what has social justice got to do with it? I mean, isn't this all about consent and compensation and science? What does social justice have to do with it? And perhaps the best way I can bring social justice alive and into this picture is through the voice that Rebecca Skloot gives to Henrietta Lacks' daughter, Deborah. And what I'd like to do now is read a passage from the book. It's from the very beginning of the book. And the author presents this as directly coming from Henrietta Lacks' daughter. And so this is Deborah. But I always have thought it was strange. If our mother cells done so much for medicine, how come her family can't afford to see no doctors? Don't make no sense. People got rich off my mother without us even knowing about them taking her cells. Now we don't get a dime. I used to get so mad about that to where it made me sick, and I had to take pills. But I don't got it in me no more to fight. I just want to know who my mother was. I believe that in this passage, Deborah is telling us that in contrast to the world of scientific advance and progress in which her mother lives on, there is something profoundly wrong, profoundly unjust about the life she and her brothers were living, and about the way they had been treated. I think she's also intimating that beyond that, there was something wrong about how who her mother was got lost in the process.
We're really lucky today to have three members of the Lacks family here with us. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce Erica Johnson, Babette Lacks, and David Sonny Lacks.
I'm glad that they're doing so much with themselves and they're helping so many people. It's just overwhelming to realize that the people that it has helped, and I hope that it continues to help.
It makes the family proud to hear these types of stories about my mother and what she has contributed to science and medicine.
I just would like everyone to know as much as they can about our family. That our family is so giving and that we are generous people. So it's, I guess, not a coincidence that it was her cells that has contributed to science because, like I said, our family is very generous.
Henrietta Lacks' story touches the very heart of the very difficult debate we are currently struggling with over healthcare reform. It is a mistake to think about the story in isolation as only a story about the ethics of science going forward. It's a joined conversation about the ethics of science and the ethics of healthcare. And I want to thank TCU and everybody here for having joined that conversation. Thank you.